Hello, everyone. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 9. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize in advance. Smoke detector. Needs new batteries, cannot reach it for nothing. Whoever installed it put it so high up towards the ceiling that you need a ladder to, change the batteries. We don't have a ladder over here, so it's just gonna be beeping like that until we can get us a ladder and change this battery. It has only been like the last few days. It's been like beeping like that, and it seems like it wants to wait time in the middle of videos to do that. We don't have any comments for last week, so we're gonna jump right into this video. Now, I know I say I don't like to mesh what's going on in real time with what's going on in the show, but I felt that I needed to say this. A lot of people are coming for Wendy because you over here, you arguing with Gizelle, not all that other stuff. How's that different from Monique last season? You doggone it threw Monique, off to the side because what she did and all that other stuff. And I was like, that's two different things. And I'm gonna explain why. My reason why I think it's two different things. One, yes, Gizelle popped on the show talking about the rumors about Monique cheating, all that other stuff. This season 5, we remember that. The thing is, Gizelle, well, or at least they didn't show Gizelle going to different people talking about this alleged, Monique cheating. She didn't go back and forth with it. Monique was mad at Candace because Candace invited somebody who may or may not have spread rumors spread this rumor, invited this girl to her anniversary and been mad at her since then. But the thing is, she herself said when she attacked Candace, it had nothing to do with the rumor. She was just angry about a lot of stuff. And then when she was being ugly towards Candace, and Candace said I wasn't doing her podcast, she got mad. Things going at home, bubbling over. Her trying to be the perfect mom because this is who she put out there, bubbled over, and she took all her anger and frustrations out on Candace. How Wendy is different is, okay, she heard y'all was talking about this rumor. She didn't go and doggone clunk Karen over her head with a bottle. She went to the source. I'm mad at you, Gizelle, because you over here and I believe you being messy. Robin trying to jump in and save Gizelle, as she always does. Okay, you want to jump in? I'ma tag you too. Did you see Karen didn't jump in? Candace didn't jump in. Mia didn't jump in, and Skylar didn't jump in. It was the one person who jumped in, and that was Robin. And that's why she got tagged in. She said something on the line of she can see why Monique got upset with Gizelle and was like when she came to her at the reunion and she was reading her and Jamal. She's like, I understand why she wanted to do that. It wasn't to understand. I understand why you want to jump on somebody. It's like I understand your feelings towards Giselle, but somehow they correlate that to like how Wendy turned her back on Monique. Wendy wasn't here for Monique because Monique jumped on Candace for no reason and then said she had no remorse. And she was so angry from that night that she was still adrenaline rush a week later. So I just said I need to get that out of there. Wendy and Eddie discussed the rumors and how Gizelle, the one person who has had the most volatile marriage, is the one talking about this rumor. The three people whose relationship has been a mess has so much to say. And I was like, that is so true. Gizelle. Jamal cheated on her up, down, left, and right before and during their relationship. And then for whatever reason, she thought it was a good idea to get back with this man and think she was going to have different results. Robin is with Juan, who seems like he's more interested in being there for the kids than he is with Robin. I just don't see them the love that they have for each other. It's like, okay, we parents, we live in the same house, we sleep in the same bed. I have sex with you every once in a while, but I'm here for my kids and that alone. Ashley has Michael, who has cheated on her up, down, left, and right, and has been touching on people without their permission several times, have lawsuits against him because of that. But y'all over here talking about Eddie and what he got going on. We ain't never heard about Eddie cheating until this little rumor came out. Now, I'm not trying to be shaded. I don't know if this is a more reputable blog or this is one of them. What's that magazine that be in the grocery store where they talk about some woman got pregnant by an alien and had an alligator? Is it one of those type of situations or not? But Eddie says hurt people hurt people. Like the things they've been through to be together. He stopped talking to his family to be with Wendy. This is how much he loved this woman. Mama and daddy, no relationship in the past. I'd say at least probably 10 years because he loved Wendy. Can y'all say that about Jamal, Juan, or Michael? I don't think so. The Green Eyed Monsters were talking about cheating on their podcast. She talks about the statistics of, men cheating and all that stuff. And she said, I wish I'd have knew this 2 years ago. I'm like, girl, you knew this during there 20 years ago. The statistics. You came on this show season 1. My ex-husband was a cheater, pumpkin eater. Your daddy let us know last season that Jamal got like 5, 6 baby mothers. 7 kids. I believe some of them was while y'all was together. So why you needed this information 2 years ago when you had it during their 20, girl? And then she get on talking about some, yes, I had this friend who I was concerned about. And I asked her about her relationship. And she thought I was being shady and I was being messy. And I was like, first of all, you said multiple times that you don't believe this rumor. Second of all, you didn't go to Wendy about this. You went to Ashley and you went to Robin. And then you went to Ashley to do your dirty work. And third, you was being messy. You couldn't understand this woman I just want my body back to where it was. I'm done having kids. I want my body that I had before kids. I want this stomach smaller. I want this booty just a little bit bigger. And I want my breasts to not be hanging there. I want to wear a nice shirt without having a bra on. And they, for whatever reason, can't understand that because their whole mindset is having a man. But you ain't got no man. My man do this. That's why you ain't got no man. A lot of that revolves around you can't be great unless you have a man by your side. But then again, this is coming. We're not going there. Candace tells Chris how Gizelle questions if Chris is riding her coattail. Well, we get a little further, some understanding their relationship. Candace actually waitressed in his restaurant, I guess when it first opened, before he can, when he was still hiring staff. She waitressed for him and helped him out until he can get him some more waitresses. And, this is just like, she's like, you helped me out, so now I'm helping you out. But she's like, she's not fooled about how Ashley has changed since she became a mama. She was dragging Ashley on this episode, and I was hollering. I was screaming, that's not a word, screaming. I was trying to put 2 words together, but I don't think those words was scream and hollering. I was scrawlering. Yes, that's the word we're going to use. That's the word we just made up. I was screaming and hollering the way she was coming prior to this episode. And Candace, you're not alone. A lot of people do not. We're not gonna just gonna give Ashley a pass because she didn't had 2 babies. We still remember how ugly she used to be towards people and their relationships. We have not forgot. So me and her mama have a meetup, and she just wants to know the disconnect. Mia finds out that her dad is the one that introduced her mom to drugs. And we find out more like Mia's mom was like, looking at you made me angry because it reminded me of your daddy, and that just worked my nerves. But she was like, she was so in love with this man, even though he was so bad for her. So much so that she tried to take her life. And she was saying that one time, Mia was at home with the daddy. He supposed to be watching Mia. Mia got hungry, called herself making some oatmeal. And now I'm assuming she was at an age to where she wasn't at least eye level to the stove, because while she was trying to make oatmeal, it fell on her and burnt her. And she got a call, Mia, she's been burnt. You need to come home from work. Daddy in the basement, messing around with another woman. Why he should have been watching his child. Should have been fixing the oatmeal for her, but he down there hunting on some other woman. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think that should have been a conversation. She may have gotten more out of it if it, we a camera crew and production, all that stuff wasn't sitting there. I think that should have been a conversation off camera, and when it came back, them, working things through and getting on with their relationship. Maybe that's just me. So Karen is going all out for this vow renewal for her and Ray. She has a venue picked out. And y'all, the look on Ray's face when she said, "Yes, I want us to walk down these stairs together." He was like, "Who said that? Who said that? Who said I want to be walking down them stairs?" I'm like, I'm with you, Ray, because some stairs, and I would have been in some heels, y'all. I've worn some type of heel twice in the last year and some change. I love a good heel, whether it's on, a booty or a boot. I can't really do the stilettos. I like my foot to be enclosed in whatever heel I have on. So that's mainly booties and, boots. I had some wedge sandal that I put on a few weekends ago. And since I haven't been wearing anything besides flats and sneakers, my body didn't know how to react. Feet hurting out this world. This past weekend, I had on a pair of sandals with a heel on it. I said, I gotta find me some flats. I can't do this no more. I cannot. And I love me a cute little heel. Maybe I just gotta work my way up into it, because like that was some you sitting down and looking cute, not doing too many steps type of situation. But she's there because she's getting her. She already has her dress that she's saying her vows in. She's having getting another dress for when they dancing and all that stuff. At the reception and everything. Mia shows up being shady right off the bat. She's like, "Oh my goodness, it's a warehouse. Okay. Oh, this is where the venue is. Oh, okay." Being that person, I was like, you would think, I don't like people like that who come into some money and now all of a sudden they looking down on things. That looked like a wonderful venue. And so what? It was a warehouse. I'm sorry, it wasn't the Grand Palace somewhere. Yeah. So Mia was invited to Robin's birthday party, and Wendy was not on the guest list, and Karen wasn't on the guest list. So I don't know why Karen thought it was a good idea for Mia to relay a message to Gizelle, because Mia, she liked to lie, and she likes to give her interpretation of things, because she would go add and subtract something to it, and now we got two people. That's what happened last. That was my interpretation of what you said about Wendy, and that could have just got Wendy all riled up over again. No, maybe we shouldn't have Mia being the person who relaying messages. But y'all, I guess it's Robin's birthday party. Wendy and Karen was not on the guest list. I can kind of sort of see why Wendy wasn't on the guest list, but why wasn't Karen? But that was before I realized that Gizelle was in charge of the guest list. But Robin does whatever Gizelle says. If Gizelle beefing with somebody, Robin beefing with that somebody. It don't matter if that person is nice to Robin. If Gizelle don't like them, I don't like them. That's her mind frame. So Gizelle asked, they want to know exactly what went down because two of the ladies in the group not here. This is Candace asking. So Giselle asked Ashley, "Did you add a little hot sauce onto your question?" She's like, "I just asked Wendy if she and Eddie were reinvigorating their relationship," and Scott was like, and first Giselle was like, "Oh, that's not bad," but Scott was like, "That's basically saying that what the blog said is true." In her confessional, Candace says, "This filthy milkmaid, you drove 4 hours to ruin my trip." That was the first scholar, scream holler. And then this is when she went into her. She said, "You brought your wide body tail down to Williamsburg to spread lies and BS, and then you took off with your breast milk. That's body shaming." She's like, "No, you body shame. I'm not body shaming you. You walking in the room, you body shame yourself with your big old face and your big old forehead." Y'all, she was not laying up off of Ashley. She's like, "See, I was trying to have a nice little girl's trip to Williamsburg. But no, you had to bring your big old forehead tail down there, you know, and doggone it, all the mess. And then you doggone, you seen how what your mess did. You grabbed your breast milk and went on about your business." So she gonna be on her, but like that's body shaming me. She just called, yeah. It was kind of messed up, but I don't really like Ashley like that, and I don't understand why they still have Michael on this show. Let me be great, smoke detector. Let me be great. I apologize that I just don't understand why Michael is still on this show. I really don't. All the stuff that he's done, the cheating. Okay, men cheat, or not just men, people cheat. It's the him touching people without their permission. Is that I need to know why he's still on the show. But y'all, that was just. If I love and think out by me, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on to my beautiful Facebook the video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people. You can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.